Sports with KATC's Mike Carter.
For the second time this season, Notre Dame and Catholic New Iberia meet, this time with a state title as the prize. Back in September, the Pios took it to Catholic 37-0, but the Panthers were steadfast this week with the knowledge that they were a much better team today than just a few months ago. A lot of respect between these two Acadiana teams. Catholic facing an early fourth down, play action Diallo Landry to Peter LeBlanc. He had a big day, first down Panthers. And that sets up this. Ben Landry on third down shuffles his way into the goal line. They'd say he braked the plane before the ball skipped out. Touchdown Catholic. They jumped out to a 13-0 early lead. In the second, Pios down 13-3. Noah Bourgeois trying to dig his team out of the hole, but he's stripped there. It's a Notre Dame turnover as Catholic takes over inside the 10. The Panthers lead 19-3 at the break. Turnover's a problem for the Pios. Third quarter, this Notre Dame pass picked off. The Panthers recover, and that sets up this. Well, this run here is going to get inside the red zone. Catholic takes a 23-6 lead. The ensuing possession, Notre Dame's going to finally punch it in. Waylon Bourgeois from 2 yards out. Pios trailing 26-10. And really, this game was about the dominance of Catholic High. Landry on the handoff. Here, on third down, the Panthers laying on the exclamation point. His second score of the game makes it 33-10, and that would do it. Catholic NI winning its first state title since 1962. 33-16 is your final. LCA and Ascension Catholic, the Knights seeking their first ever state football title. Turnover's the name of the game early in this one. Knights offense in a tight spot facing 4th and 8. Errol Rogers fires across the middle, but it's picked off. Well, coughed up there. The Bulldogs hop on top. ACHS takes over and goes on the march. Jay Williams on the handoff. He was good in the first half. Takes this one across midfield into Knights territory. The Dogs looking to finally cash in. John Meyer looking downfield. Has a man open, but it's overthrown, and Ryan picks it off. 4 first half turnovers telling the tale in this one. We'd be scoreless at the break. In the third, Rogers gonna fire one down the middle, looks for the score, but an illegal formation call. That would negate the touchdown. LCA settles for a Colin LaHaye field goal to take the 3-0 lead. Later, Ascension driving, but it's gonna be LCA's Nick, we'll call him Pickard, takes it back the other way inside the 10-yard line. But the bad snap for LCA is going to cost them here. They're going to lose 14 yards. LCA unable to get any points out of the big turnover. That's unfortunate, but Ascension Catholic going back on offense, looking to win it, but Caleb Watts had other plans. A pick six to seal it. 10-0 LCA. They win it with the Knights. And more on the Knights. Their first ever state title. Here's Seth Lewis from the Dome.
Yo, the state champion!
To call it an offensive struggle between Lafayette Christian and Ascension Catholic would be putting it lightly. Neither team able to get anything going on the ground or through the air as penalties and turnovers plagued both sides. But in the fourth quarter, it was the Knights defense coming up with a couple key turnovers to turn the tide and win the Division IV state championship.
Once you kind of see things on film, and then you try to get a good feel for how you match up versus an opponent. And once I saw that we were going to have some success defensively, I just felt like if we could get one score, if we could just get one score, one touchdown, then that'll put us in a really good position.
Usually at practice and everything, I tell everybody I'm the best DB in the nation. So I just had to live up to my role, and it was just natural.
It all goes back to them putting in their work. They worked hard in the weight room, got stronger, got faster, and then they bought into the scheme. They paid attention to detail, executed the game plan really well throughout the year, and here they are.
For LCA, it's their first state title in only their 5th year of playing varsity football in the LHSAA. Head coach Trey Falk saying that the players don't even understand the magnitude of what they've just done, but that worked to their advantage because they were able to play without pressure throughout the game. In New Orleans.